It's pretty common knowledge that flirting plays a major role in the dating scene. When couples are out on dates, it's pretty much certain that some level of flirting would be initiated, either by the man or the woman. It is often quite a dilemma for single men out on the dating market, not equipped with the proper knowledge on how to correctly identify when someone is flirting with them while on a date. Unfortunately, flirting isn't exactly something that is taught in school, so many men are left to fend for ourselves, and have to craft together this skill all on our own. On the bright side, however, we have created this video to help you understand the signs when a woman is flirting with you, so that you'll know whether or not you would want to take things to the next level. So with that said, here are some signs that a woman is flirting, that commonly go undetected by men. Number 1. She gives you compliments. When men and women are in a platonic relationship, compliments are not really thrown around all that much. Maybe for a special occasion, you would feel it's a nice thing to tell a person you look amazing, or wow, I'm so impressed with what you did. However, if it's between a man and a woman getting to know each other, and they are on the apex of flirting, then you might find yourself getting showered by compliments from her. These compliments may vary to a certain degree, however it can range from your career, to your physical looks, or even the morals and principles that you hold. Whatever the case may be, if she gives you praises more than necessary, then she might be trying to tell you something much more than what's actually on the surface. Number 2. She is looking extra good. Every woman wants to be gorgeous. They try their hardest to look good. However, you'll find that a woman will step it up a notch when she's vying for someone's attention, and get extra beautiful. Whenever the two of you are hanging out together, she would try to look even better than she normally does. She will wear the type of clothing that emphasizes the curves of her body, and even the type of color that she knows would keep all of your attention on her. It wouldn't be an exaggeration if a woman would go completely out of her way to literally go shopping for clothes specifically to stand out to a man. Anything that would make them stand out in your eyes, they would do because they want to get your attention. Men are very visual, women are very much aware of this fact, and they are going to use this to their advantage. Number 3. How she looks at you. It's pretty obvious when a woman has zero interest in a man. One way to identify this is when a woman avoids making eye contact. Women love staring at people and things that they find alluring and attractive. Just imagine how women fawn all over a gorgeous dress that they see in a magazine, or the way they look at a cute little puppy. In the same way, women would look at a guy that they find attractive through maintaining eye contact. She'll not be able to take her eyes off you. And if they make no effort in hiding the fact that they are doing this, they want to let you know that they are indeed flirting with you. These signs can easily disguise themselves as friendly ways of showing affection towards a man, which does make them a little bit harder to spot. You need to have a good pair of eyes to notice if she has been acting odd, but in a good way. Whenever you guys hang out together, you also have to make sure that at least a good number of these signs are present before you conclude that she indeed is flirting with you. So give it some time and patience, then one by one you will see each sign present itself right in front of you. Just make sure that your eyes are wide open when she is finally stepping up to flirt with you. You can also just come right out and ask. That's probably the surest way of knowing whether she is into you, if she's being super friendly, or really just enjoying your company. Number 4. She keeps in close proximity with you. Keep in mind that a woman would stay distant from you if she doesn't like or doesn't feel comfortable around you. But now let's reverse this. A woman who stays close to you physically is a good indication that she likes the feeling of having you around. When you are walking next to one another, you might even notice that your shoulders, your arms, or your hands are almost touching each other. Another good example is when she is laughing at your jokes. Your jokes may not even be all that funny, but she would laugh and touch your arm with her hand. Does she really have to touch your arm when she finds something funny? However, she does this because it's her sort of way of communicating that she enjoys her time with you. She could also be communicating that I am very much flirting with you right now by touching your arm. Number 5. Initiating phone calls or text messages. Have you been messaging online a lot? Maybe she's been sending you tons of selfies. And does she say good morning first? If you are attracted to someone and you will really want to get to know that person, you'll want to keep in touch with them, because being with them makes you feel good. So even though the two of you may not be together frequently, you still find time to chat with each other, and give updates on each other's daily activities. And while chatting may seem friendly, a frequent exchange of selfies between the two of you is something that friends don't really do that often, because that's something that friends just don't do. If it's within the last few days, she's trying to flirt with you, especially if the selfies can be quite provocative. This here is flirting at an extremely high level, and no man on the planet should miss this hint. Number 6. Always being available. Do you often feel like she's always available for you when you ask her out for a casual drink? It doesn't take her too long to decide and respond with a yes. Or maybe she's not available for a certain date and time, however she tries to rearrange that, so she doesn't appear that she doesn't care about being with you. Women, just like everyone else, are usually either busy with their career, personal lives, or juggling other matters. So entertaining a guy as well can be a lot to handle. So if you have been sensing that she seems to carve out time just to be with you, even for a casual hangout, then you can take this as a sign that she is subtly flirting with you. Number 7. Making you jealous. Women love feeling important. Regardless if the two of you are friends or just getting acquainted, they want to know where they stand. Women want to know how much of an impact they are having on someone, and whether or not their actions really do faze a guy. So making a guy jealous is one way for women to determine whether a man will be feeling something towards her, even just the slightest bit of attraction. If she tries showing off another guy in front of you, perhaps she's telling you about how great or how funny he is to be around. She's tempting to do this to see how it's going to make you feel. Maybe she's been dropping hints here and there that you do not seem to notice or you're choosing to not listen to. A woman will always try and test the waters, to see how you feel without her having to ask you directly if you're interested in her. There are women who get too timid to ask, which can often lead to things that may seem a bit contradicting to how they feel. Number 8. She mirrors your excitement. Just about the only thing better than chatting with a girl you're into, is to talk to a girl who's equally excited to chat with you. In the dating world, this is what's known as chemistry. And all chemistry begins and ends on a completely subconscious level. So how can you tell if a girl is excited to chat with you? Well, there are a few ways. If you text, she texts back pretty quickly. If you see each other in public, she doesn't hesitate to come up and say hi. And if you walk up to her, she makes a few adjustments to her posture, her hair, or her clothes. Excitement takes many forms. However, if you sense that she's eager to talk or surprised by your attention, that's what you want to see.